Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Bat Châtillon Bourrasque. It's the Tier 8 French Premium Medium. It's located on the north spawn of Malinovka, and this one is under the command of Knopnik. And you can see he's got a very high rating at the moment, 3,148 win rate. Yeah, that's kind of high. That's Super Unicum level. Okay, game on. I know a lot of you have actually said that you like the Bourrasque, mainly because whenever you see one within your team, you get a great battle, especially if somebody knows what they're doing with it. And I think Knopnik knows how to use this one as well. Now, he sent me in this replay because he only played it, yesterday I think it was, or the day before. And, well, we thought it might be a good replay to have for everyone. Okay, now he's crossed the centre line. He's actually going up to the spotting bush to see if he can get good spots on the enemy. And straight away, he's seen 3 enemy vehicles. Charpue Shure 4, a Tiger 1 and a T29. And although he's got no assist at the moment, at the very least he can get some damage. Yes, he does. Charpue Shure 4 takes one 105mm round. And that T54 first prototype came up to the centre line. Now, the Arty's trying to nail him, and he's staying below the ridge line at the moment, making it very difficult for the T54 Mob 1 to get a shot. It's a very low tank, the Bat Châtillon Bourrasque. It is basically a combination of the EBR 105 and the Bat Châtillon 12 ton, and both of those are light tanks. This tank never actually existed, but it is very, very effective on taking out enemy vehicles. It does have quite a, well, it's not longish, it's 21.54 seconds on the reload for 2 shots in an autoloader, and 2 seconds between each shot as well. Okay, Object Treble 7 version 2, go for the lower plates. Changes his mind. For a second I thought he was going to go for the bustle, but he had to pull back because that guy's so close now, he got a proximity spot. But from this close distance, he can get shots into the side, and he gets the first one in. Second one hits the tracks and holds him in place. Oh, enemy. Yeah, the enemy Arty managed to stun him. Didn't get any damage, but it did stun him. It landed just behind him, so no actual damage, but it seemed to skim over the top of his turret when it went by. Okay, here comes the treble 7-2, and he's got 2 shots. Oh! The kill shot goes to the TNHT Viz 51, and I think he got the spotting off that one. In fact, he's got a scout medal for spotting 9 enemy vehicles, so it really worked out that he went here on the map because he's helped his teammates, albeit that the Super Hellcat behind him just got wiped out by the Scorpion G. Now he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel, and if he carries on like this, he will get more. But that Charpue Shure 4 was waiting for him to do that, and plonked one 105mm round in when he did. Okay, can we get around the back on the return? Oh, he did! He got another hit. It's 360 alpha for this 105mm guns, and penetration is 192 with the armor piercing. But you can see here that he's loaded nothing but APCR, and that will do 240mm of pen. So he can take on these heavy tanks up the hill. Nope, that one missed, but can he get another one in? He's trying to get the side of an IS-4, which is a tier 10 Soviet heavy. Going back for that Charpue Shure 4 again. He doesn't know that we're here. And now he's picked up a spotting badge as well for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage on the enemy. So he's almost acting like a light tank instead of a medium. Okay, T29. I think he thought he was going to take a shot. He wanted to get him just as he was pulling back over the line, so he couldn't do anything about it. That Charpue Shure 4 seems to have disappeared as well. Oh, he's going to push. And this is interesting because he's going to get beneath those guys and be able to spot them from really close, but he might take some shots from the enemy. He's managed to do it. He got behind that ridgeline without the enemy getting a shot on him, and that takes some doing. And the T-29 just went down. Now we've got the Tiger 1. One shell goes in, he hits in the tracks. He thought about going back for a second one. He's in reload now. Okay, he's trying to get his teammates to shoot the Tiger 1, reduce the hit points a little, and he did. He is now one shot. And there goes the Tiger 1, and he spotted that one for his team. He's now up to 3,295 spotting assists. And the reason why the Chaff U-204 never fired at him, because he was dead. Okay, so who we got the other side of this ridgeline? We're now popping up into the bushes, and there's nobody to spot us. He just misses the rear of the Scorpion as he pulled into cover, but the Scorpion's pulling back a bit. Is he going to go to that building? That Scorpion is taking damage. He might get a shot on him. Oh, he did! 403, a high roll. Pulls back into cover, and the enemy Arty's just been spotted as well. And we've now got 5 up on the enemy. They just lost their Super Hellcat. Okay, he's back up into the spotting bush, which is a really great place to be. But normally you only see light tanks come up here, not Bourrasques. He puts a round into the AMX 1375 up on the hill. He goes down. Okay, does he pop for the reload? Might be worth it. He's only got one shell at the moment. He's looking around for a target he can hit. Oh, he can hit that one. T95. Oh, it went over the top. Okay, so he's now in full reload. He wasn't spotted, but he can go in and kill the enemy Arty because he knows where he is. Instead, what he's going to do is he's going to ambush the enemy who's sitting behind this rock at the moment. By the time he gets there... Oh, no, he's going to go for the T95 first. 2 rounds in the rear of that guy will really upset him. And he might get the kill shot with the next one. And he does. And his team are happy with that as well. Okay, now he might be able to take out that last enemy who's coming down the hill. He's still waiting for the reload to go through. But oh, look at this. He's now highlighting these enemy tanks for his teammates. They're fully lit. Fires one into the first prototype. Puts the second one in there as well. He's now got a patrol duty for being the only one spotting 6 enemy tanks whilst they're damaged. Those enemy tanks can't get away. They're being shot at from the town, from the hill. And they've just lost their T-26 Patriot. And there goes another one, the T-54. He puts one into the SMVCC and the second one and gets a fire. Oh, and he got the fires. Was that a kill? No, he didn't get the kill. The SU-130PM took the kill, but there's only 3 enemies left. And now they're in dire trouble. The GW Panther just dies. He got the spotting on that one. Object 430 got the kill. Now he's moving in on the enemy. This is a really great game because basically he's been pushing the team. He's been leading from the front. Always love battles like this where one player actually effectively leads the team into the war and takes the enemy apart bit by bit. Everyone's homing in on the enemy. The last one, the Scorpion G, he's over here somewhere. Where's he hiding? There he is. Oh, one-shot kill! And that wins the game. He sliced to a short halt. Fantastic game. Wasn't that a great battle? That was an ace tanker game for Konopnik in the Bat Châtillon Bourrasque. He got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. On top of which he got some battle hero, and they were the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game. A patrol duty for being the only one spotting 6 enemy tanks whilst they were damaged, and that's pretty amazing for a medium tank rather than a light tank. And he got a scout medal as well for being the only one spotting 9 enemy vehicles right from the start of the game. on top of which he got a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And that is an ace tanker holy trinity. Yes, we always called the spotter, the patrol duty, and the scout a holy trinity. If you've done that and you're in a light tank, you've done your job exceptionally well, because that's exactly what you need to see in order to know that you've spotted enough of the enemy to let your teammates do the damage. But in this one, he did it with a medium tank, not a light tank. And look at that win rate, 7,623, Super Unicum standard, or what? Let's have a look at team score and see where he is. 4,537 hit points of damage. The next highest player had 1,000 hit points less, and that was the TNHT Viz 51. He got 3,581. The highest player on the enemy team was 3,292, and that was their Scorpion G. When it came to kills, the highest scorer in this game was the Object 430 and the SU-130PM. Both of them got 3 kills, but Konopnik managed to get 2 kills, so did the TNHT Viz 51, the Object 704, and only one player on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill, and that was their Scorpion G. When it came to base XP, yes, he excelled in that one. 1,801, that's a very high Bat Châtillon Bourrasque score. And it's not surprising, really, considering how well he's playing now. Yes, that's a very good score. Not many Bat Châtillon Bourrasque players will be able to get such a high score unless they do exactly what Konopnik does and go out there in front, lead the team into battle and beat the pants off the enemy. In fact, what he did is tear their pants down and tied their underpants over their heads during that game. Let's have a look at the rest of the team. Well, the next highest scorer only had around about just over half the amount that Konopnik managed. The TNHT Viz 51, 933 base and 876 for the Object 430. So you can just see how comprehensively he carried his team in that game. In fact, he says it's 9.3 combined, and I think you can see that here. Yep, 4.5k from actual damage, 4,700 from assist. That's the spotting. So yes, combined, it's 9.3. Very well done. He fired 21 rounds in that game, got 15 direct hits on the enemy, 14 penetrations, damage of 4,537, of which 765 were at more than 300 meters. So most of the damage was done at close range. He did receive 2 hits. One was a penetration, one's a non-penetration, and 3 hits by way of splash. Yes, the enemy Arty, the GW Panther, was trying to land a round on him, but he just couldn't do so because that ridgeline really gets in the way, and the shell was either zipping over his head or landing far enough away that it didn't do any real damage. The penetrating shot, though, yeah, well, he couldn't really avoid that one. That was the Char Future 4, and he did get one in, but it was only one. The other one, non-penetration. 12 enemy vehicles were spotted in that game. Yes, a lot of enemy tanks. He found the exact right spot to do it. 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 were killed, 4,767 hit points of spotting assist. He spotted like a light tank would. As I said, this is a medium tank acting like a light, and very effectively. 174,837 credits to the battle. And after repair and ammunition resupply, and even though he was using premium ammo throughout, and it's a huge ammo cost, he still came out with a profit of 54,064 credits. He got 2,701 XP, 270 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 2,971 experience points altogether. That was a really great game. And if you've got someone like Konopnik on your team in a Bourrasque, I think you're in for a great game, because it's going to be fun watching the enemy absolutely torn to shreds by somebody who knows what they're doing in a tank. So thanks very much to Konopnik for sending in this replay. Really enjoy Bourrasque battles when the player's doing well, and this one was definitely very, very good indeed. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.